チェックチェックチェック。Okay, the stream is working properly, so let'sコンミュです。コンミュです。次チャスコンミュですよ。ちょっと待っててくださいね。まだちょっと設定中。少々お待ちを。少々お待ちを。少々お待ちを。したかちゃったかしたかオッケー。まあよーしよしよしよしよし。仕事、なるほどね。書いてるところね。オッケー。オッケー。なんかね、外国人の方が、ちょっと防火に関してのお手伝い、相談とかがあれって言ってたから、もしかしたら後でちょっとしばらくね、で、話しますね。なんか越木ディスコにいる方なんだけど、最近困ってて、なんかいろいろやりとりしてて、多分質問とかなどしたいから、後でもしかしたらしばらくちょっと英語になりそうなんだけど。いやーいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや、オッケーね。ゆっくり帰ってきてね。つけてね。今晩ちょっと寒かったし。まあそんなに寒くなかったけど。ちょっとね。あ、全然できそう。ハンドが。でも、そうだね、ちょっと。ごめんなさい、ちょっと難しいね。フォルトかな。Hey, yellow dark angel, I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you to my friend in Japanese. It's my Japanese friend because I was telling him, I would like to switch to English as soon as Dark Angel will come in. So, they are all yours. Tell me what are your questions or whatever, I'm all yours. And also, then also watch me playing so we can discuss about uh, my decisions while I do that. And I was thinking a really good exercise for you would be try to guess what I'm playing according to how I bet or how I do the end. So while adding my cards colored, so that could be a really good exercise for you to practice about ranges. So, well, I had to open first because these few hands, I only had garbage hands that I didn't open local, so they're really just waiting for. Okay, let me see. Hello. Okay, you're getting confused because the course teaches multiple things and you're struggling. Okay, absolutely. But I think you're still in the pre-flop session, right? You're still studying all the pre-flop techniques, strategies, ranges, and things, I guess. Because it's divided, I think it's divided in pre-flop. Then there's in the middle, there is the poker mats. Yeah, that's correct. And then at the end, there is the post-flop. I think I can open raise this or recall. So, by the way, as I told you the first time, well, of course, just find everything you are confused, so I can explain to you. But as I told you the first time, everything really started to click in me when I saw the live games he played that are in the last section, in the last lesson of each section. So, I'm pretty sure that when you will watch them, everything would absolutely click. But, okay, so, we were really bad flop here. So I think we'll just check, cause this flop, really favors the button, and so, and it really doesn't help players here. They don't react how they say they will. Okay, well, first of all, I think we can still check this out. Well, that was something I thought too at the beginning, and I remember that I even went in places like Reddit or, okay, in places like Reddit or other Discords to ask for advice, cause it wasn't really working. Not really working, but I noticed that, how people play with money, in cash live games, and how they play here in this sort of games in which, you basically, your chips cost nothing to you, and it's quite different, but then, I realized that actually is not so much different. It's not really so much different, because most of the decisions really are more on you rather than on your opponent. And when even there are outliers, or things that doesn't really even work similar to cash games, I then realized that it doesn't really matter, because the things that I am in control with my play, yes, exactly, absolutely, yeah, that's the same answer I recited in on Reddit and another Discord server, of Ogre. But I have found a lot of things that still apply here, so doesn't really, of course it's different from cash games, but I still managed to find most of the things useful, and I managed to build a good winning strategy. If you notice, in the last few days, I went for 113 millions to 185 millions, and I haven't bought a single pack of cheats in these days, and these are orders I've made in the streets, so you can even check all the lists I made. So I understand your concerns, and I was really confused at the very beginning, and there are still a lot of players that they don't really play by the rules, or they play randomly, but I then noticed that as long as you keep good attitudes, you can do a lot of damage control and have the upper hands in a lot of situations. So, but So you don't know when quit trying. I mean, you don't know when to fold, right? That's what you're trying to say. You don't know when to fold. So I mean, because when quit trying, I mean, can mean multiple things. So I'm asking, so you don't know exactly when to fold an end and give up on an end? Well, if that's the case, I mean, there's a really good and easy to remember things that I have learned into a different poker course that I made also on Udemy, and which says big and big pot, small and small pot, or maybe it was the opposite, small and small pot, big and big pot. So basically, I mean, what he was trying to say, I mean, that's quite counterproductive to invest and spend a lot of chips when you have a really weekend like a pair, and instead you should really focus on betting guy, or I mean, or invest deeply in the pot when you really have a strong hand. For example, you made a mistake again, so okay, I understand what you're saying now. Okay, so well, but I mean that comes from repetition. Okay, now I think I'm quit here, cause yeah, I think I'm just full sad. So yeah, I understand that, and I mean I used to do this too, but you know what I noticed that helped me a lot was writing down in my notebook, which I had all my poker studies, and I was taking notes for my poker studies, and write down all the things I was doing wrong in the exact immediately after. And what it happened that I mean that the simple fact of writing them down, I mean, was helping, and then after a while, I mean, it was easier to remember the pattern. Sukichaska kita kumba. Yeah, nice. Okay, my friend is just joining the but. So I mean, what I was saying is I mean, writing them down helped me a lot. Helped me a lot just writing them down. And when I immediately did it. I mean, if you want, I mean, I can read you them all because I have all them here in this notebook. So it's also hard because you can read or can play the game yourself. Okay, well. I mean, you could do the same like as I do. I mean, cause if you do a live streaming on YouTube, it saves the archive. So I mean, you could just make a channel. I mean, you don't have to talk with people. I mean, and you don't even have to tell anyone you're streaming. I mean, you just make a channel, and you go live there, and you record you're playing there. I mean, you stream it there, and YouTube saves it. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to talk. I mean, you keep the channel private, and you just use it that as a storage. And then, I mean, you can make a certain videos visible only with the people with the link. And then you can say, well, I mean, can you check this for me? Or maybe we can check maybe 30 minutes. Maybe we'll even do a stream on my stream. We check your hands while we watch the video and we analyze them. I mean, but as long as you manage to well, I mean, I'm using OBS, which is a free software. I mean, it's called OBS. I think it stands for Open Broadcasting Software, something like that. I don't remember. Oh yeah, but I mean that's it. I mean, you just have to make the live stream unlisted. So you know, YouTube videos have three kind of visibility: public, which is for everyone. Then there is private, which is only for you, and then unlisted, which is only for people with the link. So you can do a live stream and put it unlisted, and then give me the link when it after later. I mean, it's completely uploaded, and maybe we'll watch maybe 30 minutes of it. Maybe we can just search for the ants in which you play and skip all the ants in which you fall. That, I mean, these are not really probably interesting. So, I mean, we won this ant with Ace King. We didn't even play this. Everyone folded. I mean, I was really looking forward to play that, but I mean, everyone folded before it reached me. So. Yes, I mean, I understand completely. And I mean, to be honest, I mean, I felt the same. I mean, I felt the same because in the past I was sponsored by Mike Goddess of Victory because I was selected as official creator and they had to produce videos regularly, and I mean that really drained me out. That I had to take a break for, I mean, seriously, almost 1 year, or I don't, well, for a lot, seriously, a lot, and I realized that I didn't want that. I mean, I was super happy when that happened, really super happy because it was my first sponsorship, and then, I mean, I realized no way that these things is not for me at all. So I then ended up, I mean, sitting down to just, I mean, not worrying much about, getting big, but rather than, I mean, getting meaningful chats with the few people that watches my stream, and it does be incredibly more fulfilling. So I understand that probably. Yeah, I also understand the fact that you don't like to make bad things. I mean, it's because sometimes it's very, very boring and tedious. So that's one of the other reasons which I mostly moved to live stream rather than making videos, cause editing and all the other things, I mean, were really tedious. But I mean, it's not that I don't plan to make them anymore, but I mean, I really need to have a good reason. Not for that not to be a streamer and to move it to a separate video with editing and all the other stuff. So I completely understand. I mean, do we have to bet here? I mean, probably. Well, let's chat for now. Just seeing one other person. So, but anyway, yeah, exactly. Better to have fun rather than burn yourself out. Absolutely. Exactly. Yes, that's the same, exactly. Dark Angel, I fully understand. Absolutely. So, this person here as an ace is betting 3/3 of the pot. And I think we should call, probably. Is very deep stack, so, I mean, if we manage to pull this off, I mean, we can get a lot. So I really would like to. I'm not sure how much I'm willing to invest here, because chances are that if we eat what we want to eat, I mean, we will completely, yeah, then shut it down. So, I mean, I don't think we can. I don't think we can call this big bet here, because I mean, we are a gut shot straight through. And we only have 4 odds. And if we get the straight, I mean, it's probably not going to. Yeah. I had, I mean, we can check the yeah. I had a gut shot. Straight through with I think the jack. I was missing the jack. So since this guy here is very deep stacked, he has 300 with blind. I mean, I thought that if I hit the straight, I mean, I can make him very big. But then, I mean, the other bet was very big, and that shot straight through, it's only 4 outs. I mean, it's 4 cards. So, I mean, the pot odds were really bad, and I also had the feeling that even if I hit that, he wouldn't have want to pay me later. So, yeah, he would have quit maybe as soon as he would have realized that he had the straight or whatever. So, So by the way, Dark Angel, you have a character, with this guy, yes, oh wait, she's called, I don't I forgot her name at the moment. How is she called? She's called, Rumiko, maybe? Oh, I think we can open race here. Not sure if she's Rumiko. She is. Oh, Jesus, I don't remember her name. No, not Rumiko. Rumiko, I think, is the one with the purple hair. I think Kama is the one with the pink hair. This one is called Nono. This one is Saotome. And, okay, 6. Got 5 big ones. Spetting pot, I'm calling. Understand, yeah, no, Luca is the one with the purple hair, so, Luca is the one with the purple hair, so, I think I'm going to check here, because why not, or maybe I will try to push it. Yeah, probably, I think we can go a third of the pot, but I think she surely has some sort of kings there, probably. Yeah, maybe check. I'm fine with checking. Yeah, we got this, so. We both have kings, but he was probably betting for the spades. And yeah, the thing with the spades was a combo draw, so. Yeah, I think she's, I have to check it later, but. Anyway, yeah, understand, she's really, I think her personality is very good. So, by the way, Dark Angel, you told me you had a lot of things you wanted to ask me. So basically what you were trying, what you are confused at is first there's a lot in the course and you are confused because there's too much to learn. Then also you are a little bit confused because the things that you are trying to learn about player base doesn't really work here because this is not a cash game. And third is the fact that you keep doing the same mistakes, right? I think this was the 3 biggest point of what you were trying to talk about earlier. Tell me if I missed something, or if there's even something else that you haven't wrote about yet. But I think if I understood properly, there were 3 major points. 1, if there's too much and you're still confused. Okay, yes. 2, is that the player base doesn't act exactly as described. And then 3, that you keep doing the same mistakes over and over. So, let's do that. So, okay, perfect. So let's do a recap about my answer again. So, to make them clear. Regarding the player base from point 2, let's start from point 2. But first of all, one thing that I can tell you is absolutely exactly as described in the course is the player types, as divided into a range from passive to aggressive and from loose to tight. So the definitions of neat, tag, lag, maniac, or whatever, they absolutely applied here as well. And you will notice that the majority of people here, they are really loose passive. Because they only bet when they have a strong hand. And they run away very fast. And then there's also a minority of really loose aggressive players. But I wouldn't really call them lag. It's an hybrid between maniacs and then there's also a percentage of very good skilled people. Because, well, that's true. And I would probably call them an hybrid between Tag and lag. But anyway, so that thing is absolutely working. And what I do, that, because if you see in the online course, yeah, in the tables you're playing everybody's a maniac. Well, yeah, probably, but I think I'm chatting. Yeah, maybe you're right, because I haven't played in lower tables for a while, and there's the chance that I think we can call this. He's betting 6. He's probably a hit under pair, but I think yeah, we actually see one more street here. And okay, so we probably in the best case scenario will end with a top pair if everything connects. So I don't think it's even worth to play this out of position exactly in the middle when this is betting or is over betting, but I don't think I'm really interested here. Not completely interested in playing this, so I think we can fold here. So yeah, I haven't been playing lower tables in a while, and I have to do 150 times here to get my daily quest done. Cause if I go to the lower table, I will get less experience, and I'm trying to max out my level here, and cause I'm level 57. But after I have done my 150 hands and I've filled my experience bar, if you're still online, I could go to a lower table and play there and see how is the situation and a lot of other stuff. That could be interesting. But today I hadn't had the time to play at all, so I really need to finish my daily quest, especially for the experience, for the account experience. So I think it's probably take a while till I do 150 ads. So. But if you're still online, I can go to a lower table. But anyway, I was just talking in general. But even if everyone's a maniac, oh, okay, well, perfect. So tonight we have time. That's fine. It's still 11 here, so I think I'm planning to play for at least 3 more hours, and I think we should have time. We should have time to do everything. So, what else I was trying to tell you? So, okay, one thing is the fact that player definition, they do still work. And also, so there's another thing I was trying to tell you. I don't know how is the situation at lower tables, and if you meet a lot of different people, but if you start to recognize the same name, what I've started doing, in my notebook, poker notebook, I've started to write down, the play style of that player, and if it plays something that really, I don't know, weird, I write it down, so next time I meet him, I know he can play this sort of weird dance and weird stuff, so, that helped me a lot. Because if you see in the course, they play with software that let them put notes directly in the game, but we don't have this ability. So okay, so I think, well, maybe we can bet here to turn off the odds. Let's see if the EFS aces here. So, well, anyway, is folded. So anyway, yes, so taking notes is also good. You can do manually, but that works. And so regarding the fact that, you're studying too many things at once, as I was telling you, it really clicked everything into me when I watched the live plays. But, if you want, I can play with open hands, and we can discuss. So that could help you a little bit too. So I can really play open hand with everything discovered, so we can see. Yeah, and I can help you. And again, for the third point, the fact that you keep doing the same mistakes, just take notes as well. If you want, I can read you all the mistakes I have done, because I've wrote them all. Also sometimes out of frustration. But I have all them on write down. I've all them on write down. Seriously, mostly out of frustration. But at the end, but sometimes, so, and So I mean, it helped me a lot writing everything down. So, for instance, the first things I wrote in my out of frustration was to avoid to go all in to a flop unless I ever really high there. I mean, and stop going all in these gigs, basically. Especially with deep stacks. Because that's became mostly gambling. So I mean, I was trying to force myself mostly to go all in with aces or kings, especially when I had more than 70, 80 stacks. So 70, 80 big blind. I mean, if I know that the effective stacks are 20 or 30 because the opponent is short stacked, I mean, I can go even all in with ace king or I mean, up a small pair, but I mean, at the beginning, I was really going wild with my all-ins, and I mean, I think I've lost a pair too much bet, and I think I wrote that out of frustration. I mean, and also one mistake I did at the beginning is I was trying to play at higher stake tables without ending the bankroll, and I mean, and then I ended up losing a lot of money. So I mean, one of the notes I made to myself is say, I mean, you shouldn't really go to I stay stable unless you have the buy-in just because he had a loss and you want to recover fast because there's the chance you don't lose even more. I mean, and so on and so on. I mean, I have everything written here down in my notebook. So I mean, I strongly suggest you do the same because so then I mean, after a while you write it all down and then you check it back and then after a while I mean they sort of become a second nature. I mean, and so, okay, so now I'm calling because, I mean, I was in the big blind and this guy limped, so I adjusted the jack. And I think even if we have a jack here, I think I'm checking because I'm out of position. So let's see what this guy is doing. He's checking, so he doesn't have, I don't know, I mean, it is limping, so... For example, one tells the game I played one random each of these two games. Okay, both answered Pog and Queen by all accounts. Jamming was correct, but I busted out both of those hands. Well, I mean, then you played correctly. I mean, then you played correctly. I mean, you know, so let's take out the equity calculator. Let's take out the equity calculator. Oh, we ended up winning that game. You're just thinking, would buy check. I mean, I could have bet, but I mean, I really didn't care because we just put one big blind there, so... Let me take out the equity calculator, open it up, and so first of all, I probably have to share it too. Okay, I think I'm folding here, because I mean 2 and 4 is not exactly a high end I want to play. Then that's the equity calculator. So I mean, you had pocket queens, right? You had pocket queens, and maybe the opponent, I mean, what kind of range could your opponent have had? I mean, whatever. I mean, seriously, maybe he had, I don't know, well, that's putting on a cut-off kind of range. I mean, quite tight, but not so much. I mean, with pocket queens, you have 71% chance of, you see, the equity here? I mean, 71%, I mean, seriously. And against a normal cut-off range. So, I mean, you did it twice, and you lost, but that doesn't matter. I mean, as you do it 10 times, you're still going to make money there. So, okay, that's a very good end. That's a very good end. I think I'm going to bet jitters of the pot here. Because, I mean, I have the ace of diamond, and there's the 10 of diamond there, and I need a queen to get my straight. So there's a 2 pairs. So, I mean, he would absolutely have a king there. Absolutely have a king there. I think I'm doing a range, but I think I'm checking to see a free card, but we're probably going to take the next card, so... Or he's going to bet and we are going to go. So, I mean, I don't think I'm going to fold this, because... A 3 big blind, yeah, I mean, I'm sure I think I can call this, so... Yeah, 2 pairs with the kings, I mean, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Oh, why? I realized I didn't tell my... I wasn't showing my screen, sorry. Sorry, I was talking still at the end with the calculator, so there, sorry. On the screen, so we lost here with with ace check, and we had a gut shot with the queen there, and but we didn't lose because the opponent had king 3. That doesn't really matter. It's fine. It's fine. When I screwed it, I was not knowing the opponent was dead, and I wasn't thinking what else would so very family flipped over cases. Well, but that happens. That happens. It's, as I told you, 71% chance. So, there's still 29% chance that you don't lose now. So, what's the problem there? If you do that and if you jam in with double queens 10 times against a single opponent, you're going to win 6-7 times, out of 10. So, you shouldn't blame yourself because you did the right play there. So, I think the teacher in the Udemy courses says the same. To trust the process and not the results. So, and to see things in a long span of time. I've also had games in which I've lost with really bad odds, and there have also been cases in which I had maybe 20% equity and I was lucky and I hit the jackpot there. In the end, in which I shouldn't mathematically lose. It was very likely to lose and I hit the jackpot, so that goes both way. But the point is, as long as you play all your hand with good pot odds, when your equity is higher than your pot odds, and in the long run, this thing is going to pay off. So, I think we're going to check here. And we of course are going to call, because we have a pair here, so we are absolutely going to call a card, so, because it's not, it's not guaranteed that he has an ace or he has a jack, so he still keep betting twice. So, one thing that usually people do is when people call 3 times, you usually don't bet 3 times in a row, but you should be somehow curious about what the opponents had, and that's in fact that he decided not to bet the river. Cause, yeah, I called it 2 times, so. Yeah, I could have bet aces while he had checks, so. Well, I told you again this several times, so you are not playing your hand, you're playing your range. So, if I fold every time I have a weak hand, of course you can fold, absolutely, maybe you should even fold, but the point is that your opponents, especially people that are playing all the time with you, let's imagine you have a session that is 2 hours, and you have 2 people in the same table with you that also are playing 2 hours all the time with you. They will notice, they will absolutely notice that you only go at the end if you have a really strong hand. If you only go with a really strong hand. So, you absolutely want to sometimes go till the end with a weak hand. Because you want to show your opponent that you can call bluffs, even if they don't have a bluff, but that you are not scared to go till the end with a weak hand. Because otherwise, you would become predictable. So that's why when I was saying, you play your range, but you don't play your hand. Because, it was absolutely possible for my range to check the turn, check the flop, call the flop, call the turn, and check the river at the end. Was something that was absolutely in my range. Did I have a strong hand that was worth to it? No. But again, as sometimes you have to bluff because you need to show your opponents that you're able to bluff, and sometimes you really need to call weird stuff just to show your opponents that you can call weird stuff. That's the same. And it was really cheap there. It was just few big blinds, so, I wasn't really much concerned about maximizing profits. I mean, I'm more worried about playing my range in a way that is balanced. So, which means for balanced means that exactly, I mean, it makes it difficult for the opponent to guess in which part of my range I am actually. I mean, maybe from both sides, I mean, it seems that I'm really loose and not, I mean, overcalling. And maybe we will make a case that also could be overcalling, but, I mean, in that case, for me, was just more defending my range, and I also was curious to see that opponents. I mean, I hadn't had a showdown with that opponent, so with which hands? It was betting 2 times. I mean, and that things, I mean, seeing this card gave me a lot of information. I mean, too bad that he left after that end, but I mean, I would have bet that flops first to see. Well, I mean, but I would have bet for the 3. No, I mean, I don't really. You can't really open ace 3 of suit from the middle position. I mean, you can't. I mean, even if you flop 2 3s, but I mean, who cares? I mean, that's an exception. I mean, it's not there. But we can surely open ace this. So again, I mean, what I was telling you. So I was telling about the I just leave it out. But a 3-ways. Okay, a 3-way. A 3-bet. I mean, that's not absolutely in the range from 3-betting. I mean, from calling a 3-bet. I mean, we can open raise with this, but it's not really into a 3-bet calling range. So we have to fold here. Because we got a 3-bet. And what I was saying, I forgot again. We were talking about, well, whatever. Yeah, I don't remember. Okay, well, it will come to my mind later eventually. Yes, but I mean, the point is, I mean, I may have lost that hand, but let's imagine that since for one time I flopped pocket 3s, and then from now on I will play ace 3 of suit from middle position. I mean, there would be more the hands that I lose than the one I win. So, I mean, statistically, it's still better to skip a winning hand rather than to play crap and collect a lot of losses. Because, yeah, well, you know, you may be lucky and flop, yeah, it still sucks. Well, you know, I mean, I understand. I mean, maybe, I mean, seriously, I think you're still in a phase in which you're way too attached to, I think I can open this. Because you are in the bottom and there's 5 players, so I think you're still way too, maybe I shouldn't have, but I mean, it's a little bit loose, but I think we can play this and we'll run it. Because it was a blind stealing situation, this one. I was trying to steal the blind, so that was a little bit loose, but it worked, so to stay fold immediately. So, I mean, I think you're still really more focused on the results than on the process. So, I mean, maybe you think, hey, that sucks, but I am more focused if I played by the rules. So if I played by according to the process, or I mean, how they call it. I mean, it's not really Chikyo, because Chikyo is way too complicated. But I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, if I'm more focused on the process, so as long as I play accordingly to the process, I mean, I don't really care much if I. Seriously, it doesn't really affects me at all. I mean, and I mean, even losses. I'm reached the point. You're a little bit like that player they should manage the really stupid complaining. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I understand the frustration, especially at the beginning when you're trying to grasp things and they doesn't still work. And you are frustrated because, you're putting the efforts but you don't see the results. So, for me, it becomes better with time and I stopped at being frustrated for all these things and because then when I started seeing the results, I noticed, okay, well, everything is working, so, and I know that there's variance and there's a lot of other things, so, then everything started to get put into perspective, long-term perspective, and it also helps me mentally, because, I don't rage much as rage. Rage is quite such strong term, but I'm not so much upset or frustrated as I was at the beginning. So, and things are really, how can I say? Yeah, way more manageable now. But I think that comes a little bit with time, especially after you started seeing results from what you studied. But so, I don't know how to say this, but you appreciate for your path for trying to help well. You're welcome, absolutely. And I think I would be bored to death if I didn't have anyone to chat with when I play. So, I actually have to thank you, because, seriously, it makes, I have someone to chat with when I play. And I think it's like, reciprocal, like, when two animals lick each other's fur. Now, when cats, they lick each other's the furs, and because, yeah, I think that's exactly more or less the same. So, I think I'm getting helped from you the same way. You perceive me helping you, so, it comes in different shapes, but I'm very glad to have someone to talk like that. And it's nice because it's also a chance for me to put into words what I've studied and try to see if I can make it understandable for another person. So it's also a good way for me to review what I've studied. But anyway, I hope we get some answer we can play, so we can focus a little bit more on theory and application. Because if you notice, I had to fold most of my hands, seriously, and I have to fold these too. So it's been quite a sloppy, I could have called it for sitting position. Then let me see which hands. 2-4? With this? Seriously? 2-4 suited? No way. No way. There is no range in which you can call 2-4 suited, even in position. Seriously. Let me show you the. I think I have to open it, and I'm not sure I have it open. Let me check. Yes, I have it open, so let me see. So, okay, but we have to play this. After this, we go back to 2-4 suited. Okay, we go back to that end. So this is instead a very good hand, and I think I'm going to iso-raise it, even if I don't think 4-bit blind will be enough to iso-raise, but I will still play better and try to iso-raise this. And of course, AAKK is calling. And just is folding. And this guy was the original link, but he's probably going to call here. He's folding very well, so we're out of position. And we flop a set. And that's very good. That's very good. So I think I want to start to build the bot here. So I'm going to bet 2/3 of the bot. So let's see if what this guy is doing. This guy is calling. Amazing. Amazing, yeah. Oh, there's a streak now. Oh, which sort of sucks, because we have a set. But, I'm absolutely ignoring the fact I'm still betting. I'm still betting at 2 years of the bonds here. And there's us friend in E-Falls, yeah. E-Falls. I could have been scared by the straight through, but if you studied the course, I don't know if you've already done this, because I think that's probably later on when they do the poker lab session. So that's probably a little bit way too advanced for what you're studying now, but so basically there is this thing that is called bot odds. And an open-end straight draw, like the one that we had on the board, for a connected, I think we fought this year. Basically it's just 8 possible cards. So, 8 cards, is 60% equity, more or less. So with a pot that is 2/3 of the pot, I was offering him 33% pot odds, which is almost the double of the pot shot that he had to go for the open and straight draw. So, well, there of course, you could make a case in which he would have made more money, so he had good implied odds. And that's absolutely the case, but for calling that exactly, and if he didn't get a straight already and he was still trying to make a straight, I've put him in a bet that would have put him in a mathematical disadvantage, and you will study this later on, so in this case bet sizing was my weapon there, but that's too advanced for now. I just remember this. Your bet size gives your opponent a percentage in which is favorable or profitable to call or unprofitable to call. So well, of course there's still a case in which you want to call even if it is unprofitable because you think that you can. Oh, just one moment, let me talk with Suri. Suri, なんかそんな泣きそうな顔してんの？どうしたのスギチャス。めっちゃ泣きそうな顔してる。ごめんね、言ってたんだよね。今日ちょっと、英語の友達って伝おうから。ごめんね、ずっと英語で喋ってて申し訳ないね。ごめんなさいね。ちょっとでも泣きそうな目はしないでちょ。泣きそうな目。とちょっとキュンくるからね。心にキュンって。Okay, so back to Deck. So you would be dampened, but absolutely. Okay, this sort of sucks because we are not really connected, but it just is still checking, so I think we can check that. I think we can absolutely check that here. And let's see what he does. While he checks, I think we check back and oh, we had the same hand. We have the same hand. Okay, that was quite fortunate. We had the same exact hand, so. We had the same exact hand, so okay, well that's also, that's absolutely a very good hand here. We can probably treat that with this. We can absolutely make a case we could possibly treat that, which I think is what we will do here. We are probably going to treat that, probably I think in the line range, 10 range, something like that. Almost a 4 bet here. A 4x3 bet, so. So let's see what Sugijasi is calling. Interesting. So, we did not flop a set, so, but I think, I think I'm pretty sure we can bet, yeah. He's calling though, he could never really strong hand, cause he decided to go the 3 bets, so there's chance that he may have quit, so I think I will oh, wow. He's still checking there, why is he still checking there? That's interesting, so there's 2, I think I want to bet here. Not much, or maybe half pot here. Cause I still think I have the strongest hand. I still think I'm the strongest hand, cause chances are he could have raised it there. So I think we have this to understand maybe. Oh yeah, ace check and we decide to fold. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, since he called it read bad, I know yet, king checks, ace checks, all these sort of things, but he still checked twice. And that sounds really weak to me. Because if he had a queen, I thought it would have probably better. So I then realized that it recorded maybe with something that didn't connect. And then I decided to bet, because we instead had a pair. It was a small pair, but I mean, so it was worth so. I mean, you see, in this case, I mean, you just have a pair of 8. But that's when I told you about putting your opponent into his range. So if you remember, I think you studied the 3-bet calling range. したのは、K の3カードで負けたから、なるほどね。なるほど、そういう時ね。オッケー。はーい。ローさん、こんばんは、ノーさん。ちょっとなんかね、英語の方と、ちょっと、チャットしてるんで、なんか手伝ってほしい。公式ディスコードでね、なんかいろいろ問い合わせとか質問してくれたから、で、今晩生放送に来るから、ちょっと、いろいろ説明してねって言って、頼まれたから、ちょっと今、チャットがメインが英語になるんですけれども、そうですね、久しぶりのさ、でもごめんなさいね、今ちょっと、その方わざわざここに来て、なんか、教育レッスンしてるから、ポカでめっちゃ開けてるから、寒いと。だから、ちょっとごめんね。多分、メインがしばらく英語になりそうなので、ちょっとごめんなさいね。我慢してください。ごめんなさい。まあでもなんか、日本語で書き込んだら演じするけど、でもまあ、それ以外には多分しばらくちょっと英語になります。So, okay, sorry for the distraction, but I have to switch languages. Right, so. Okay, let me go back. So, okay, this is a really good end. I mean, we have ace king, but well, from the big blind, so the problem here is position. Position is absolutely the problem here, rather than also fish pocket is in. Well, of course, we are going to 4-bet, yeah, to 3-bet. I mean, not 3-bet, because he's just he's just limping, so we have to, well, and this calling, fish pocket is calling, so he only has 44 big blinds, so it's very short stacked. So I think I'm going to bet 2 turns of the pot, because I want to lose all his money. Absolutely, I want to lose all his money. And I mean, we could end up losing, but I mean, you see, I mean, we better start building the bond from now. The faster we build the bond, the better, because I want all his chips here. And now you see the bot is higher than the money that he has. So if I call half pot here, that's higher than his money. I mean, this is all the money he had, and he has to call here. He's folding. So I mean, we started building the bot here, because I mean, ace king is usually, I mean, quite a strong hand. Even if we didn't make anything at the flop, I mean, I wanted to start building the bot, and that actually paid off, because I mean, we ended up making 1 million here, which is 20 big blind. I mean, actually we're 24 big blind, but I mean, there's the rake, so we ended up making 20 big blind profit, so this is very good. I mean, this is very good. So so exactly, we were talking about the 8-8 and the end earlier, no? So, this hand here with 8-8, this one. So, okay, let me fold this. So, so what I was trying to tell you earlier, no, is that if you have studied, because I think you did already, the 3-bet holding range, I mean, you know that when someone 3-bet, I mean, then you really need to go really, really tight and on top of your range, so you probably want to go with a really few selected section of combinations of hands, really strong hands, like from pocket tens up, and probably maybe ace king, ace queen suited, ace check suited, or ace ten suited, or maybe well, king, queen suited, king check suited, but that's it. So, since we had a queen on the board here, and we had a queen on the board, and I mean, I only had pocket 8, but I knew that his hands were pocket 10s, pocket jacks, pocket queens, pocket kings, pocket aces, ace king, ace queen, ace jack, king jacks, all this hand. So I know he didn't have any 2, I know he didn't have any 4. He could have had queens, okay? He could have absolutely have queens. So I thought, which kind of hands are in his range that are going to bet the flop? Well, if he has a queen, he would have bet the flop, right? If he had pocket king, he would have bet the flop. If he had pocket aces, he would have bet the flop. Well, if he had pocket aces, he would have probably 4-bet. Or even if he had pocket queen, he would have 4-bet, or maybe gone all in directly pre-flop. So, I mean, and he wasn't betting with queens. So, I mean, there's still the chance he has queen, but maybe he's still playing them. So I checked it at the beginning. But then what happened is that he also, I think I'm going to call here, it's a little bit loose, but I'm getting the big blind. He checked also the turn, and then I realized, I mean, he doesn't have queens, so I decided to bet, because I thought he didn't connect. In fact, he had ace jack. He had ace jack there, so that's why putting people on range is going, okay, so we have 2.6 big blind. I mean, I think we can call a street here, just one more street, because, I mean, we have 6 outs. We can still win with aces, we can win with another 3, but that's about it. I mean, just 6 outs, but, I mean, it's a 3-way pot, so I think if there's another bet, and if also the other guy is still calling, I think we have, okay, the other guy is folding here, so it's just me and him. I mean, half pot for 6 out is very, very, very bad pot odds. But I think since the other guy folded, we have to call this. We absolutely have to call this. We do not connect, so let's see what this guy is doing here. I think is he going to fire a third bet? Is he going to fire a third bet in a row? A triple barrel. Okay, well, I'm not going a triple barrel with a pair of 3. I mean, because I think he connected with something. But I mean, if he didn't, high card, okay, he was bluffing, and we got busted there. I should have probably called there. But I mean, it's okay. I do not like the fact that he showed me the card, but it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I still think I did the correct things. The reason why I didn't call there is because, I mean, pocket 3, well, of course it's a bluff catcher, but I mean, it's just a bluff catcher. I mean, very, 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 very weak bluff catcher. So, I don't know. Well, maybe I should have called, probably. But, well, I mean, I don't know, 3 barrels. Well, I really don't like people doing 3 barrels with my wife. I probably should have called that, maybe. Maybe I did a mistake there. Yeah, probably should have. I should have absolutely called that. But anyway, I mean, yeah, probably I should, but that's okay. I mean, it's not that I'm perfect, and maybe that should have been a goal. But pocket 3, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't feel it was actually bluffing, but it was. But okay. Okay, I should have probably got that. Maybe. Absolutely, yeah. Well, okay, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, that's absolutely fine. So, what to play here? Well, I think we can open raise this with ace jack. In the that's not exactly the cutoff, cause this guy joined with a big blind, so we are in probably position. And we also are not in position because also the button calls, so point is what I'm going to do is someone bets here. I think we still have to call because we have a really high equity here with ace jack. We have really high equity here with ace jack, so 26. 26 big blind there. 26. Well, we are not the last to go. I would have probably gone all in here if I was alone, but the fact that is KKK here next to me, I have to fold. Because I don't want to get caught in the middle. That I would have seriously called here. And probably go all in directly. Absolutely. Especially with a jack of spades. But yeah, anyway, so we fold here. I didn't want to beat up with AAKK, but that's fine, I guess. So, yeah, we can probably play with 6-10 seconds, so. By the way, Dark Angel, I guess you're still here, right? She's taking the state of the night, so. If for some reason you have to leave, just let me know so I can swap into hiding my cards. But as long as you are here, I want to show them. Okay, well that's pocket tennis, absolutely a hand we're looking forward to play here. So, Singichas is betting. The fish poker is raising, and well, of course, we are going to call all the way. We are going to call here. We are absolutely going to call. Now the point is, what is Singichas going to do? Is calling too? Okay, interesting. So we flop a set. Jesus, what a good day to be alive. Look, what a good day to be alive. Don't you think that's a perfect good day to be alive here? I think I want to call so to keep Sugi-chas in the pot here. I think that's what I want to do. So he puts his money here in the pot too. Probably, or maybe not. He's putting money in the pot very well, so. And we also do a full house. Jesus, what a good day to be alive. What a good day to be alive. Is there ever be a better day to be alive? Seriously, and this guy came here with a pair? With a pair of two? And ace king? What a good day to be alive. Did you see that? Have you seen that? With people throwing chips at us. Like if they're... And we didn't even have to do anything. Seriously, they did everything by themselves. They dig their own grave by themselves with their own hands. And we would have had a break here too. But thanks God we're not playing because maybe there's someone in King 9 suited and... 危なかったね。すぎちゃすね。ちょっとね、ピンチだったね。まあ、ポンチでよかったね。セーフ。ギリセーフだったね。何持ってたんですか？ちょっと。何持ってたの？なんか3ベッドまでコールして、で、なんか、その後フロップのベッドもコールして、なんか持ってたね。なんだったっけ？何持ってたの？っていうか、相手よ。エースキングだけで、めっちゃベッドしてたね。エースキングで。エースクイーンスイートね。 あ、いいね。いいね、いいね。いいね。いやいやいやいやいやいや、危なかったね。確かにね。ちょっとピンチだったね。いやー、こっち逆に超すごいよかった。マジで、あの方全部一人で勝手にしてくれたんだよ。コールして、フロップベッドして、で、そして勝手にオリンして、こっちもうマジでコールするだけで全部勝手にしてくれたから。いやー、なんか、ちょっと都合が良かった、ハンド。マジで。もう、ぼーっとして、儲かってただけ。本当に。苦労なしだね。苦労ゼロ。コールしただけ。あ、これも面白いね。これはね、これはベッドかな。これはちょっと、なんかね、うん。So, back on English. Let's go back to English. So, well, 5 checks, we didn't begin to go 5 checks because that's a failure. So, that's absolutely a failure. So, we're going to solve. So, well, that would be interesting and but I mean, not to check student seriously. Check 5, not from I check, not from middle position, not from the I check. And also look at this. Now anyone with an ace or a queen would have destroyed us badly, so it was very nice. Maybe that we didn't show that, because we could have ended up in a very, very bad situation. Thanks God we managed to dodge the bullet there. Oh, no one of them at the heart. We could have really won this, but I mean, I would have never opened this from the middle position. いや、なんかすげちょついてないよね、今日ね。なんかまだボコボコされたね、ここ。いやいやいや、まあもうちょっと、もうちょっと頑張ってね。そのうち。So, okay, well, that could also be nice. I mean, it looks like I'm really flopping a lot of the dance here. Okay, so ace 5 off swing in the big blind. I mean, we'll try to defend the big blind with this, absolutely. Especially if you have only have to check here. And okay, that's interesting. Yeah. So we're gonna get shot straight through here. But I mean, I don't want to put money in the pot because it's just one big blind pot, so. 今日はね、とことんそうだね。そういう日もあるよ。もちろんそういう日もあるよ。あ、買ったか。買った。So, I mean, I really didn't want to put money in the pot because, I mean, it's just, one pot. I think we are racing here. Maybe, well, I mean, ace king is quite a nice hand to play here. The bet is not suited, but I mean, maybe we can still make some use of it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's a very nice and it's short stack, so I think I should probably try to build the bot a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. He's folding instantly. Instant fold from the guy there. Instant fold. So we didn't even manage to build the bot because the guy instantly folds. So if no one is going to, well, I don't think I'm calling here. I'm probably folding. I don't really think that's in my calling range, so. So, Well, maybe probably the next hand or the one after that. That was not really in my calling range. And thanks God we didn't call, because we wouldn't have that absolutely nothing to fight. And they're white. Oh no, don't worry, that Genshin. I noticed that you disappeared, but I've been keeping talking to you. So when you can, maybe if you want to check the archive later, then because I've added some interesting, and if you notice, we have doubled our chips. Because we had 100 big blind and now we have 200. So there was quite some action when you were away. So we had a really good ending, which we had a full house in a pot with 3 people. We had a full house, so it was a 3-way bot, and then we started with Pocket Bear. And we were lucky because the other 2 person, one has ace queen suited and the other one has ace king. So basically ace queen suited opens, ace king 3 bets. We call the 3 bet with pocket 10, and the ace queen suited calls the 3 bet too without forbetting. And then the flop comes, and in the flop there is the 10, and we immediately flop the set exactly on the flop. Instant set from 2 pairs, from a pocket cast to 3 of a kinds, exactly on the flop. But we weren't the first to talk. We were in the middle. So no, actually we were last to call. We were in position. So what happens is that the one with ace king, even if he didn't flop anything, he decided to bet into us because he was out of position. He didn't know we had a set, so we called it there. And also the guy with ace queen, which is Sugijas, he also called at that end. And then the next card on the turn, it was a 2. And the good thing is that in the flop there was also 2. So there was 2, another card in the 10, and baby made full house. Exactly on the turn, not even on the river. We made full house on the turn. I think I'm going to defend the blind here. And what happened is that the guy with ace king, he went all in. With basically nothing more than ace king. And a pair of 2 on the board, and it went all in, and then we called. We actually didn't even did nothing at all, because that guy with ace king did anything by himself, and it was quite nice, because we almost made 100 big blind there without doing absolutely nothing. So I think I'm really tempted to 3-bet and breath, but it's fine. It's fine, because we're playing with showing our hands. But anyway, that was what mostly happened. This super insane hand in which we ended up with ace queens against ace queen suited and ace king with pocket tens, but pocket tens for the win. They ended up becoming a wonderful full house, and we basically had the nuts, and was really satisfying. So I think we're calling here, because even if we're in the small blind, but we absolutely have to call with king queen offsuit, and of course the flop is absolutely disaster, and we are not in positions and in a 4-way bot. So as soon as someone is betting, we're absolutely getting away from here, especially because the other guy is calling. So we're absolutely folding here in a 4-way bot. And 3 people is calling. I'm calling here. Yeah, look at that. They all have low cards on main pocket pairs. I don't know what they're calling with. Okay, this guy here is betting. So by the way, I was telling about the guy that had ace queen, ace king, but I just noticed that there's also at the table someone with your username is asking. But no, I was told when I said this king, I was talking about the cards, not about this guy that is by pure coincidence he is called Ace King. So I just noticed that this guy is called Ace King. But yeah, I was talking about the card. Anyway, so if in the next end there's nothing, I mean, we fold. I want to grab some tea, so I will just go AFK 1 minute. Just the time to grab some tea, or so I think I'm folding here and be right back real fast. Okay, just in time. Sorry for the wait. I went grabbing some tea. クロディアさん、寝れないこんばんは。10日中で友人のエンティティランド回してましたが、おやすみなさい、皆さん。ディアちゃん、おやすみ。ごめん、なんかお茶作りに行ってて、ちょっとリセしてたんだけど、おやすみなさい、ディアちゃん。おやすみ。挨拶ありがとうね。わざわざの挨拶ありがとう。ゆっくり休んでね。また明日とか、朝とかいつでも。とりあえずおやすみなさい。挨拶ありがとうございます。あ、いいよ。ゆっくり休んでね。はい。Yeah, there's not a lot going on right now. Yes, absolutely. But it's fine. I mean, it's fine. Because, I mean, poker is a game of patience, and I mean, you just have to be any patience most of the time, so. Really patience most of the time. So, I think, is this guy betting into 3 people with nothing? I think no, but I mean, with only these 2 keys, I think I'm going to call here, because I'm just curious. What does he have here? You have a pair of 4 sewing wheels, yeah. Very good. And my reasoning to go for these hands was very simple because I think that if he had queen or 10, he wouldn't bet earlier. So I thought he surely has an under pair. Surely, because if he would have had queen of 10, he would have started betting earlier, so... I mean, I've decided to go with that pair of 6s. And I think I'm folding here because we are in the small blind and maybe, well, that's cool. I mean, maybe the big blind is folding. No, the big blind is folding. Okay, maybe we should have folded, but yeah, probably because I mean, I thought well, maybe the big blind is going to fold and I think I can defend, but probably should have folded here. We should have absolutely folded here. Okay. They're both calling, so they're both calling. I mean, Yeah, I think I fooled because I should have fooled at the very beginning, so that's probably the best thing to do here. I shouldn't have called it that, so that's fine. I mean, that's absolutely fine. So, and yet it just had a pair of mine there. Seriously. Then we wouldn't have made anything, so, but still. Yet pocket nine, so we are folding here, king six of suit. I mean, there isn't really much we can do here. With king six of suited. Wow, the TM made is very odd, but I mean, at least it's warming me up. But it's almost so odd that it's really difficult to read. I should draw that in. Yeah. Cool then, a little bit. Cool. I should let that tea cool. Cool. Because it's very, very odd. But, yeah, so let's see what hands we have now. 6-5 of sweet with folding. I wish you could give me pads. Yeah, well, I appreciate virtual pads, paddings, and with virtual hugs, so I guess it's absolutely fine. I appreciate them all, so it's really, it's nice. It's nice to spend time with you and chat about Boulder and again, it's really also a way for me to clean and shape my playing thoughts into words. So I mean, cause I mean, thinking is something, and saying it loud is advice to polish up your thinkings, your thoughts a little bit, and then even more if you have to write them down. Cause yeah, I mean, writing is even requires even more concentration. Yeah, every other poker stream is rude and scary because they pay for money. Well, yeah, then but it's also a different kind of meta. I don't know if meta is the right word here, but I mean, it's a different also kind of meta game, and well, not everyone. I mean, there are some streamers that are really nice, especially because they're very, very skilled, and so I mean, they should we? I think we should. I don't think Ace8 is in the middle position already. Open race range. So let's check. But I think he's not in the open race range for the middle for the hijack. So let's see. So that's the under the gun range. And that's the hijack on middle position. And you see Ace8 is a fold. Ace8 is a fold. So that guy limped, but we shouldn't have called there. Even if there's an ace on the floor, but I mean, cause we would have lost more than winning. So, and in fact, the other guy ended up having a flash. So, thanks God we didn't do nothing. So next hand, we fold here too, cause we king 5. So we just waiting. We patiently wait. We patiently wait for some good cards, and maybe in 1 hour from now I think I would have collected 150 hands. And if we have made 150 hands and I'm done with my daily quest and daily experience, I mean we can go to a lower table, lower stakes table to see how the situation is there. Maybe 1 hour, 1 hour and a half probably. Cause I mean, I'm not sure how many hands I've done, but I don't think we've done 75 hands already. Probably around 50, 55. Maybe? I don't know. We'll check later. Cause I think if I leave the seat now, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I came from there. I mean, I did that, so... It's not that I've completely forgot that was the situation there, so... But yeah, it's been a while since I put the feet in there, but well, we're going to descend the blind ears. Oh, that's almost nice. 3 claps. 3 claps, and we have a gate of 8. And I'm almost tempted to bet the flop here, but yeah, I think I'm going to check here. And there's the 6, so there's also 7, 9. 7, 9, 3 claps. Ace king is absolutely checking. So I think we can bet figures of a pot here with our tail of 8, because, unless he jams all in, but he falls there. He's folding, so. As you see, you check twice. It really means you or you are still playing your hand, or you have nothing, so. Yeah, someone, it's just you there. It was just it was the big blind against the small blind, so I wasn't really concerned too much, because it was just 1 versus 1, so, and if he checks twice, or he's really slow playing the flash, or he has nothing, so, he checked it twice, so he checked the flop, he checked the turn, so, I think it was quite safe to bet an underpair there. And in fact, he was so scared that we were the one adding the flash that he folded, so, which was good, because maybe we checked it till the end, and maybe at pocket he had the jacks, no who knows, so, we could have lost that later on. So, better scaring him now with a bet. So we managed to get the pot. It was just 1 bit blind, but still, we defended the big blind. Okay, check, 10 check offsuit in the, that's not in my calling range. Even if in the, I think in the bottom, I think I can call with this, because we are in position, so probably that's really, but it's a 4-way pot now, Jesus. It's a 4-way pot, so, and also we have a backdoor straight with king and queen, which is, but everyone is checking. Interesting. So now it's become a tailored board with you. Jesus. How are we going to play this in a 4-way pot? Seriously, everyone is checking again. Well, checks are free, right? So I guess we're going to check here. And then there's this. Jesus, okay. Then there's the no, I think we're folding here. What are we going to do with a pair of 2 and a check as an eye card? Absolutely folding here. We didn't connect that with anything at all here on this board in a 4-way pot, so. Yeah, in fact there are people with 2 pairs, so. Thanks God we went away from that. I'm surprised that they weren't betting their aces when there was an ace on the board. That really bothers me. Because there are aces on the board and you have an ace. Why don't you bet that? I know it's 4-way, but you do one bet and immediately 2 people falls. And it's 1 by 1, and then you can assess the situation, but seems that people is very scared. We didn't have nothing at all, so we really have no reason to bet into 4 people, but if I had an ace in my hand and there was an ace on the board, on a paired board, oh, I would have bet absolutely 100%. I would have 100% bet them, so. And I think we're going to fold here with 4-10 of suit, because what can you do with 4-10 of suit? Okay, this guy is probably FK, is folding, we fold too, because 4-10 of suit is not absolutely a hand I want to play. So he just is betting. Ace 9-2, Ace 9-2. At 10, and the 4, well, we would have ended up with 2 pairs then. Wow. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So, what else do we have here? Ginger offset, very good trash cans. That goes directly in the mug. That's pure trash. You're not going to play this. We're absolutely not going to play this. That's not a hand I'm really looking forward to play. So,そうなんですよね、過ぎちゃうっすね。まあでもそういう日もあるからね、そういう日もあるから、ゆっくりゆっくり。もう諦めた時にポチョンってくるパターンもあるよ。もう諦めた時、なんか急にバーンってね、ポケットエースとかね、ポケットキングとかね、もういい、この顔は何もいけねえなーと思った途端、ポケットエース来たりとかするからね。ゆっくりゆっくり、プレイして、So Suki just which is in the table with me, and he is in the he's the dealer now. He's in the dealer position now, and he was complaining that he's not getting any good dance, but yeah, that's true. Seriously, he hasn't got any good dance. It was most all of them, cause I think we're checking it was podcast. Yeah, I was just trying to defend my blind, but I don't think we can even defend the blind. So, yeah, if you bet one big blind, I'm folding. What can I do with 5-6? The answer is absolutely nothing. So, Ace-7 suited in the small blind is a fold, especially against the race there. You don't want to play in the worst position ever with 7 say no Senate Ace-7 offsuit. That's absolutely a fault. Especially with a limper. Also. And the big blind after you. So 4-6 offsuit, very nice. Absolutely the cards I wanted to see, yeah. Boom, fold. Okay. We are really just chilling out, waiting for some playable cards. I mean, if I had the chance, I want to show you, a bluff 3-bet. But I need a pair of suited connectors, and I need someone to bet before me. So, but if we have the chance, I want to show you a bluffing 3-bet. But if it happens, seriously, you shouldn't really almost do it at this kind of stakes we're rooting for that, don't play for real money, but sometimes, once in a while, I think it's fine. Maybe especially if you even try to bluff the river. Could be something there. We'll see, but first of all, let's get some hand. Oh, ace check suited? Well, that's absolutely an end we're looking for. Ace check suited, so. And everyone is folding, well, very good, so here it goes, ace check suited. Short lived. This put ace checks, suited didn't even seem the flop here, it just died there. It did its job, we want a small blind there, but that's it. He absolutely did this job, but not exactly in the way I wanted him to do his job, but I can't complain. I can't absolutely complain. I get hands with pocket aces and people folding, so I guess that's ace check suited is should be less painful than pocket aces, so. Oh, Dex just went all in and died there. What happened then? I guess he was bored and tried to play. I went for the flash draw. But he said there. So it's me just here. And I think we're calling. So it's me against Sugi just interesting flop. Very interesting flop. I think I'm going to check here. Hands we just is checking too. So there's a pair of fours here. Interesting. So we just is betting one big blind. I mean, we are calling one big blind because, I mean, the bot is 5 big blind and it's 25%. So it's 5 to 1 pot odds, so that's absolutely more than enough, so that's more than enough. Oh, yes, king, queen, and we have king, dance. And that's it. That's it. That's it, so 6-8 offsuit. So we fold this 6-8 offsuit. And, oh, rookie is here with 20 big blind. Not so many. Not so many. So, what are we going to do here? Just wait for cards, I guess. We just wait for cards. By the way, I can't complain. I mean, we still did, 100 big blind of profits. I think we're going to call this, to raise this. We have position, so we're in the bottom, so, and that's quite a decent hand to play in the bottom, especially again. I think Rookie only has, what? 16 big blinds, so we could potentially even just start betting and put all their chips in, but we have nothing, so okay, now 3. Okay, Rookie's I think we are calling, because we have kings, we have a lot of equity here, and we are absolutely calling this, even if we fail, it's absolutely, he has nothing, so. He ended up winning it, but that is absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. We have to call this. We absolutely have to call this. I'm not getting scared for that. Absolutely not. We had a decent equity. Yeah, it was 40%, but I think we have indeed some equity in the, we get to the 187. And it was only 20 big blind, but with any king or any, how many outs there were? 3 outs for the kings plus 9 outs for the, 9 outs for the, 9 outs for the flush. So, and also, he had a pocket 6, so there were also 3 outs for the 10. So we had exactly 9 plus 3 plus 3, so 15 outs. 15 outs, so which is absolutely more than enough. In fact, we had 40% chance, so he betted a little bit more than the bot, but means that we only need to be good with half of the times, and also there wasn't even the chance he had a pair there. So I think the actual equity was 40%, and so we were actually 10% lower than the required equity to call, because it betted more than bot, so it was about 50% bot off against 40% equity, but I know he didn't have a flash draw, so what this was said that he has a pair of 6, but I think he was still pretty close call, and probably was worth calling there, cause Cause I mean, yeah, why should we get scared? Because when we have the king of spades, which is blocking a spades already, so it really makes the chances that he has spades really low, cause we already have the king of spades, which would be the second best Nazi. So I mean, no, that's 100% a call. Yeah. Absolutely 100% a call. Especially in 15 ounces. No regrets there. I sort of went only earlier, but okay, ace queen. I think we're going to open this. We're going to open this and AAKK is calling. Yeah, Rocky probably called is folding, okay. Oh, we got an ace here. Well, that's very nice. So I think we can start building the board a little bit. Let me 2/3 of the board there. Maybe 2/3 of the board should do the trick. And this calling, so what does he ask? Maybe he calls, so what he probably has an ace with something. Or what else? Maybe pocket, and I think if he had pocket checks. And maybe he could have hit the 2 pairs there, right? He could have hit the 2 pairs, so I think we sides down a little bit to do some outsides control. There's a chance he has 2 pairs there, maybe again with ace 9, ace 8, ace 2. He's calling, so we're probably going to check there. I could have had queen jacks. Queen jacks or king queen. King queen. I don't know, I think we're going to check here, because we just have 1 pair. You could have ace 10, I mean, you could have 2 pairs there, yeah, absolutely. Could have 2 pairs here. Could really have 2 pairs. Could also have when we are calling this, absolutely. Yeah, 2 pairs, we need 8 and 9, okay. Offsuit, interesting, 8, 9 offsuit. Is absolutely fine though. It's absolutely fine. Ace 9 offsuit and D calls with ace 9 offsuit. I think I have to write this down in my notebook. Cause 8, 9 offsuit, I mean it's not actually in the board range, so he's playing really loose. So I think I should take a note of this. Do I have a note on these players already? I think so. I think it's in my notebook somehow. No, not really. It's not in my notebook already. So I think we can start making that a record for me. So, cause that's absolutely quite loose play there. I think we're going to check here. We have a pocket, a small. We have 2 pairs here. I think we're going to bet bot. So he's calling. Okay, thanks for managed to get it. So, so this guy here. Let me write down his name. And he calls. I check position with 8, 9 offsuits. Very good. So I mean we did lost the hands, but we got some intel. So he's probably playing loose. Plays loose. And bluffs too. Because he bluffs, so he's bluffing too, so but it's okay though. I mean, I'm not really worried much about this though anyway. I'm pretty sure there would be plenty of hands in which we can probably have our range with whatever, I mean. So, we're folding here. We're absolutely folding then. 100% fold. That's absolutely a fold. So, well, we got some intel. So, I mean, you see it. We are ready. We lost in 2 hands, half buy in, 50 big blind. But I think it's okay, it's perfectly fine. But the ends were, I think, were quite good. So, yeah, I was sort of right that he couldn't have let 2 pairs there, but we should have checked there. We should have absolutely checked that. 100%. So. It's 9 offsuits. Why play that crap? And going with that doesn't really make sense. But whatever. Success is going all in. Yeah, probably yes, Queen 10. Seems like yes, Queen 10 or he's bluffing. Yes, Queen 10, yeah. White bluffed someone was short stacked. He obviously has Queen 10 because the opponent was short stacked, so. Absolutely no reason to bluff that. Okay, well this is a nice hand. That's a nice hand. That's absolutely a nice hand, and we're going to 3-bet the shit out of here. We are absolutely going to 3-bet the shit out of here. So that's absolutely a hand I want to 3-bet. Is it going all in? No, they're folding. Well, we made easy 8 big blinds, 9.5 big blinds. So 4 from the bet, 4 from the second bet, and 1 big blind, and half big blind from the small blind, because it wasn't there. I think we're calling here, right? I wouldn't even raise here, but I think we're just calling. We could bluff raise this. We should have definitely bluff raised this. As a bluff. Into 3 raise. Okay, that's absolutely very intense for us, because we only lose 2 raise and 7. But there are 4 people in the pot, so I think we have to check because we don't have position. But that's absolutely a very good flop for us. Because we are losing only to 7 and aces. And she just is calling, but we are calling because we have 2 pairs there, so. And there's a 3. So, but what chances are, well, I don't know, we really have a small pair yet, the smallest pair, so. We're probably going to maybe, have some sort of problems down the road, but Suzuki just is betting. We're in the middle, so I think we have to call because we don't know what this AA King is doing, so he's calling already. So I think now we can probably fold, especially if Sugi is betting. Sugi is betting really high, so I think we fold, yeah. We probably fold, absolutely fold. 2 pairs. Yet pairs higher than ours, so folding was not quite the correct fix, because, since he called it twice, I was sure he had something, so we absolutely had to fold that, which was quite the right call. We probably should have folded there when they all called by I think it's fine, seriously. いいでした。いやー、さすがすぎちゃう。さすがすぎる。さすがすぎるね。ナイス。こっちはポケット2だったね。ポケット2。めっちゃ弱のポケット2でね。超弱い。一番弱いやつ。ポケット2。まあでもね、ポケット2でもね、行くでしょう、せめて。万が一、もう一枚の2が出るかもしれないし。これ面白いアンドだね。3人かとりあえずチェックかな。 キング、ベッド。OK、ゴールだね。どうしようかなね、ここ。まだベッド。その方のベッド。面白いね。なんかポケット7急に弱くなってきたな気がする。いや、まあでも見るでしょ。7が出たらかなりお金に儲けるから、めっちゃ儲けるから、まあ出てこないけどね。出てこないけど、いや、まあエースキング持ってるでしょ。エースキングとか、まあでもエースに負けるし、キングに負けるけど、こうに立つ。あとポケット8とか、はい。エース持ってたね。いや、まあでもいいと思うけど。なんか最後に、リーマの時にもベットされたら、まああかんけど、ソルトしてたけど、いや、なんかね、セブンが出たらさ、フルハウスになって、ものすごくいいやつになるから、これどうしようね。ファクトはフラッシュドローだね、ここは。ファクトはフラッシュドローだね。では、ファクトフラッシュドロー。そう。And now we have something. I think I have to bet here because if we flop the flash draw, I mean no one is going to call, so and no one is going to call from now. Definitely. So I think well that paid off somehow. So that thing somehow paid off in some certain twisted way, but it did pay off. I mean, too bad. I mean, we're still winning 40 big blinds, so I can't really complain. We're still winning strong when we started, so. By the way, Dark Angel, I guess you're still here, right? Cause I think, I mean, soonish, maybe we could go into a different. I mean, I still think I need some more ads to finish my deck quest, but. If you're still here, hey, we can soonish go to the cheap, the smallest room and see what's the situation over there. Yeah, we're folding here. Yes, you're still here. Very nice. So, very nice. So, ace 8 in the small blind. Ace 8 in the small blind. Well, we're going, since it's just us and this in the big blind, I mean, we're going defaults. Okay, interesting. Defaults directly, so. Very good. We can move on next. And big fortress we did. I mean fortress we did. I think this is an ending which maybe I want to try to bless it a little bit. I may want to try to bless that a little bit. So let's see how this piece goes on. I mean maybe the bless will not work out, but I mean I think we can probably try to bless this a bit, so. We're still 3 in the bot, so that's not exactly very good for bluffing, but I think, yeah, I mean, it's 3 people. Well, let's try to, well, I think I'm going to check for now. Okay, now there's an ace too. Maybe we could pretend we got an ace, but this guy has an ace, so he's betting already, so maybe, yeah, this guy is folding, so, I mean, I don't know, I think we'll just fold ourselves too. Oh, yes, an 8, so very good. Very good, we didn't bluff this, because we wouldn't get destroyed, because this guy flopped the set, so. Very nice, that's very nice. So 9-8 offsuit, I mean, we will sort this, because we are not like the player who made the, who played with us that's playing 9-8 offsuit from the middle position. So we are diligently folding this. Even if it will flop the 2 pairs or whatever, I'll fold out. I mean, that's nothing that matters to us at all. because 9 of suit is very weak, especially from middle position. So let me put some more tea. And oh my goodness, I was taking tea and I just came back and I couldn't play ice cream. Well, doesn't really matter. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I need to stay hydrated. Oh, well. Maybe because we didn't play ice cream because we had better. Oh, everyone is folding now. Oh, too bad. Too bad. I think that's the second time, so I made an ace check that went directly folded and then now queen, pocket queen that was folded eastern face out. I mean, you know, there's plenty of these things. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. That you have a good pair, pocket pair, and I mean, no one is calling you, so. Oh, that's very nice. I mean, I think we can bet into this, because if we get an art, I mean, we can probably get some money here into the pot, so I think we should try to put the pot again. We got the heart. So I think, well, I mean, of course, I think I won them in. So I'm going to put 2/3 of the pot here. Because so many they can call. I mean, it's not very big, it's small, so it could be called. And it got called, and thanks God it got called, so we made some money here. I think if I would have bet more, I mean, he wouldn't have called. In fact, if you notice, he thought about it. He thought about it for a while there. He thought a little bit, so what should they do? So I think the bet size was really on the spot. Because it was big enough for him to call, but not so big that it scared him off, so that was very good bet sizing. He thought a little bit and then he decided to call. ナイスペットですね。そうですね。ナイスペットだね。ちょうどサイズが良かったなって話してた。多分ね、ポットぐらいしてたらこうなかったから、ちょうど、見に行こっかなっていうぐらいのサイズだったね、あれ。ポケットエースがあるけど見に行こっかな罠に落ちたぐらいだよね。ナイスペットだと思う。そう、ナイスペット。ナイスペット。ちょっとさすぎちゃこれコールかなちょっとコール。これはコールするけど。はい、いいね。Well, that's also quite interesting. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds that we eat a flash twice in a row? I mean, I don't think the odds are so high, but I think I want to bet half pots here. Just to start making the pot bigger in case we are so lucky to eat a flash twice. Because I mean, there are days now in which you eat flash twice in a row, no? Why not? Oh well, I mean, if you have to do some stuff there, and I mean you have to go, it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's absolutely perfectly fine that you leave there. If you have to do some stuff, so don't worry at all. I mean, so, but if you want to stay, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if you have to go, I mean, just tell me. I mean, I have to go, and I mean, we will have plenty of other chance to play together and do these things. I mean, we don't have to do it tonight, so. Oh, okay. Well. I mean, again, I mean, if real life calls, I mean, it's perfectly fine. Just do what you feel you have to do it. And also, I think it's almost time we go check out how many quests we have done. ちょっと次じゃあ一旦出るね。ちょっと確認したいことあるから、ちょっと一旦出ますね。同じエリアに戻るように乗りますね。Oh, we have 19 more hands. 19 more hands and then we can change the room, so. 19 more. Okay, let's do this. ちょっと場所変わったけど、スギジャスまでいる。スギジャス、あと19回遊んでて、で、その後、エリア変わりますね。彼が下のエリアで遊んでて、ずっと負けてるから、ちょっと下のエリアどうなってんのかなって、試しに行く。でも多分日中は2度ぐらいここにして、デイリークエストを終わらせるためには。で、終わったら多分下のエリアに移動しますね。So, okay, we have 19. 見に行くっていうか、ちょっと遊ぶなんかさ、彼が、ここのエリアがメリオとなしから、でも、下のエリアで、なんだろう、みんなもっと乱暴なプレイしてるから、どんな風にプレイすればいいとか。多分、なんだろう、こっちは真ん中のエリアでしょ真ん中の、なんだっけ、2万5千、スモールブラインド2万5千で、2万5千じゃなくて2万5千チップで、で、ビッグブラインドは5万でしょ ?5 万チップでしょだから多分、多分、その下のエリアか、それとも最初のエリア、どっちかまだ分かってないから、もう一回確認する。So, by the way, I was talking with Just which kind of room do you play? The first one or the second one? So I mean, cause when we're done yet, I want to join that. I just want to know which band, which room are you playing? The second one or the first one? So I think you're going to check here. Yeah, 5. The first one, okay, absolutely perfectly fine. The first, okay. I think we are folding here, cause you're probably finding in red files into 3 people. 次じゃあ、一番下のエリアでやってる、一番初心者の、いや、あれはやっぱややこしいね。ちょっと、そこで、どうなってるかっていうか、それでちゃんと動かれるかとかちょっと実験してみる。とりあえずここで、これでリクエスト終わったら、OK! はい、センジ。ありがとう。So, okay, maybe I think we still need to do... You should really learn Japanese from me. Well, that's quite a commitment. I mean, that's quite a commitment. I mean, seriously, that's quite a commitment. Would they, yeah, I don't even know how would I react if you actually learn Japanese just for me. Because I think the good thing is that, you will learn another language and maybe that could help you in your life. But that's quite a commitment. I strongly suggest you just keep it on there. I just accept your feelings, but yeah, that's like jumping yourself into the cave of the dragon. Seriously. Yeah, but you're not the only one that speaks English. Maybe now in this precise moment I'm talking with you, but you're not the only viewer that speaks English. So I'm actually used to be bilingual streams. Yeah, right, streams. So that's not quite. You don't have to apologize or feel. That you're putting me into a difficult spot. Cause I've been actually being streams since the very beginning again. Swapping between languages depending on the audience or the situation, so absolutely. I don't think that yeah, you learning Japanese will change much my situation. Maybe if you not see with someone else then I have to do the follow anyways. I think that's something I have decided to do. So, I think it's better now, because you can talk. Yeah, use it a lot of Japanese people and in trouble with English. Yes, absolutely. I also know a lot of Japanese people who have trouble with it, which, especially here in Japan, oh, this guy's going all in. I mean, should we really go all in with Team Jack Suited? I mean, seems quite a suicide mission. Well, especially because there's someone else after us. I mean, I think I'm folding. If I had a pocket there, I would have gone. It was just 20 big blind, but there's also one person after us, so if he goes, I mean, we're in a really bad spot because we're in the middle. So, sometimes, I mean, you have to fix these things in 15 seconds. I mean, maybe you're a decent standing which you will call. I mean, because, I see myself betting 20 big blinds. I mean, during the full course of a hand, I mean, flop, turn, and river with king, jack suited. So, I mean, going all in since the opponent only has 20 big blind, I mean, would have been perfectly reasonable. But the problem is that we had another people after us. So imagine that the other people instead didn't just call the 20 big blind, but he goes all in maybe for 70 big blind. And now they're in a weird spot because you do 20 big blind. He does get to the and they think would have more time to make a decision later. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I also, at that regard, I say that would be like if you had 30 seconds time bank. That slowly replenish over time. So you have your default 15 seconds and then you have 30 more seconds that only starts counting down if you don't answer in the 15 original seconds. So, and these 30 seconds, I mean, they slowly replenish over time. So you basically, they start automatically when you go over the 15 seconds and they replenish and then maybe, I don't know, they replenish 2 seconds per end, 1 second per end, I mean, something like that. And I mean, I saw the main producer of the Discord that, I mean, actually put a nice emoticon on my suggestion. So, I mean, I think there's a chance that, because, I mean, several people are saying this already. And so, I mean, I think, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I understand you completely. I completely understand you, so. That's absolutely understandable. So. I mean, I also would like some time. Not always, I mean, because most of my decisions are, I mean, and I think because if you give everyone, I mean, all this time, I mean, I imagine the end's going on for a very long time, but I mean, having an expendable time bank that you can use on the spot when you need it, but not always, I mean, I think would be really nice. And wouldn't really slow down the game much, because it's just 30 seconds, I mean, on the spot, once in a while, so. And then you didn't even need to use them all. Maybe use 5 seconds of the 30 seconds in one hand, and then maybe 2 months later use 10 more seconds. So, I mean, really flexible, and you can use them accordingly. So, poker. Yeah. I understand you that. But I mean, also, also speed thinking. I mean, it also helps you a little bit too now, because, I mean, certain decision really shouldn't really take much. Other, I mean, shouldn't require a lot of time. So, I mean, I think it's a mix of both. I mean, I think there's also some good things to say for having to train in a fast-paced environment, because it boosts your reflexes a little bit, but I mean, there could also be a case we could also make a case for the opposite. So I guess both of them are advantages and disadvantages. So yeah, probably we should train with both when we have plenty of time to decide, and also with very small fasting days at bedsides. So. So I think maybe 2-3 more ends, right? 2-3 more ends and maybe we reach the gap. Probably, I think we've done maybe 10-12 ends, so we're almost there. So we're almost ready to go into the lowest room and see how the situation is. But these guys goes all in and yeah. With 5-9, maybe we should have called the first night. Who knows? Ending wins with 5-9, seriously. Look at this guy. He's smashing, seriously. 4-9, I think we're folding there. 4-9, and I think next end, and then we call it. Well, that only says the power of your end, but it's indicative, like, high guard, half strength. I think it's better if you deactivate here in the settings, and it's show on strength in the settings, and you turn it off. So now it's already started, but I think it's perfectly fine. So you don't have the screen bar, because it's not really useful at all. Not really useful at all. I find it also more confusing. Cause it just sort of suggests how strong is your hand, but I really didn't find it useful. Yeah. In fact, from the next hand, if you see, I shouldn't have the bar anymore, cause... Yeah, so okay, I guess we can exit the next hand. じゃあこれ終わったらちょっと一番下のエリアで行きますね。I think we've done all the... Yeah, 5 more hands, but I think it's fine. We have 145. We have still 5 more hands. 5 more hands, but I think I can give up on... 2000 XP. Absolutely. It's fine. Because also, I think I'm a little bit tired, so... That's the end, right? This one, the 5100, the smallest one. So let's see how the situation is here. So... Okay. So let's check what the people are doing here. So first of all, I see a lot of people playing short stack. They don't even play with stack. At least, So that's your room, the smallest room, right? Yeah, but it's fine. I guess it's fine. Let's see how much we can earn here. Maybe in half an hour, 45 minutes, cause after that I think I probably want to go to sleep, but let's try half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour, but I don't think 1 hour, probably a little bit less. So... Well, let's see if the stuff they teach in the course doesn't work here or not. So we will see. We will see. So we will have a look here. It's been really a while since I haven't played here, so really a while. Absolutely a while since I haven't played here. So. Oh, my earphones, yeah. You're so like, real cat eyes, because they sort of move like cat eyes. Well, thank you. Okay, so we can play now. 5-10 suited in the big blind. Or maybe you can try to defend the big blind, but not maybe against 3 people. A lead pot with 5-10 suited. I think I'm going to fold here. There's really no reason we try to fight with 5-10 suited. Well, we would have let an open and straight draw. But if that would have been 6-10, I think I would have played that. I can find chat here. Okay. I mean, I think it's really weird that. I mean, they're all short-stacked. Seriously. No one of them is even as 100 declined. Which, I mean, makes building big bot and playing with those a little bit complicated, because if they don't have stacks with huge bots, I mean, and you can make huge bot, working with straight rows, flush rows, and set mining is really, really complicated. I mean, are we going to call this in the small blind? No, absolutely not. I mean, we just have to do that as big blind. I don't think I want to play this. And there's already 3 people in, and ace 4 is not very strong, so I mean, against patience, lot of patience. I mean, we would have won with the ace, but I mean, the pot was so small. I mean, that I don't think it's worth the risk, because they all linked that. So, okay, check them offsuit in the bottom. I mean, I think it's sort of worth the. Okay, E3 bets while he raises, and he calls. So, are we going to call into a 3 bet, that is also be called with Jack 10? Well, of course not. Maybe they have trash, but I mean, they could have trash, but I mean, point is that they are also really short stacked. So, they don't fold. Well, I mean, we just started. I mean, could be a coincidence. Let's wait. Oh, look at this. They're already. Oh, yeah, the all-in party started already. We did the good things in folding. Yeah, absolutely. We played really smart. Oh, we would have had a straight there. Wow. And we would. Oh, no, but this guy would have had a flush. So, absolutely. Thanks God we did fold there. Thanks God. Now check 7 suited. In the middle position, I think is a fold. But I'm not sure, so I want to check. So, I check 7, yes, is a fold. So check 8 suited is also mostly used as a bluff. So you can see mostly fold and then a raise. So mostly a bluff this. So check 7 suited is a fold in middle positions. Or hijack position. So we need to call it that in fold these hands. So yeah, really just need to be patient and apply all the rules. Yeah, super patient. Yeah, super patient. I mean, even if this room, I mean, is a little bit crazy. I mean, if you stick to the rules, I mean, at least you are not damaging yourself with whatever it is. But so we are now we are again in middle position with 1 player enters 7-10. I mean, we can't open with this. So that's also a fold. It's in the muck. And well, I mean, I think we didn't even play a single hand after we entered in this room, which is sort of defeat the purpose of showing you something, but maybe not, man. I guess if we play at their same level and just play all the garbage, yeah, I mean, of course you're not. So we have to keep sticking to the see, even if the room is cheaper. And I could probably bet every single hand. That wouldn't affect my bankroll at all. I mean, I probably have such a bankroll for this room that I could basically surely go every single garbage hand. Would have affect my bankroll, but yeah. That's not a good reason to go garbage hands, but you just wait. diligently. We diligently waited. Oh, this guy at pocket checks. Very nice. Pocket checks. He managed to give me a minute 20 big blind, and how much did he need? Okay, 9-2 of suited. やめてきた。まあね、過ぎちゃすね。今日あんまりついてなかったね。で、結局、でもなんか最後の方がちょっとね、なんかカードそっちのにも回すようになってたような気がするけど、どうでしたか、じゃあ最後は。まあ結局はね、Yeah, but I mean, the fact that you're dealt garbage, I mean, that's the same also in the other room. プラマイナかなこっちはね、60ビッグブラインドぐらいも買った。まあ結局3円ぐらいね。3円程度も買いましたね。それぐらいかな。大したやつがないかな。3円程度。そう、まあね。Well, I mean, but you can get dealt garbage also in the other room. And if you notice, I mean, I've been dealt a lot of garbage also. So, I mean, that's okay. Ace 10 offsuit in the big blind. We're absolutely playing this. And I think we're going to isolate these guys here. I mean, they all bet for one, so I think we probably set 6 big blind. 6 big blind because we have 3 limpers. And I mean, everyone is calling here, obviously. You can truly isolate them. Maybe Will is even okay, 1 fold, very good. Well, that's great, I mean. That's great, we managed to get a fold. And I mean, the good thing is that we got a 10. So I mean, I think I want to do a continuation bet here. Probably 2/3 of the pot. As I would do in the other row here. And now there's just this guy left. And default too. Okay, we just made 10 big blind. I mean, we have to wait. We had to wait, but I mean, see, we are already making profits. I mean, we had to wait. I mean, for 10-50 hands, but I mean, when we got an end, we instantly making profits on it. Well, ナイスですね。そうでね。ナイスですね。でもなんかやっぱりここのエリアね、マジでちょっと、荒いっていうかみんな乱暴すぎる。Yeah, well, I mean, we managed to make one out of 3 people fold there. I mean, there were 4, and one of them folded, so I mean, it worked. I mean, we didn't really make everyone fold, but 1 out of 3 folded, so it worked. I mean, I still think that worked because one managed to fold, so. Well, you can't expect everyone to fold. There's something that you will learn later into the course that is called fold equity. And basically the more people are in a hand, and the less the chance. Yes, of course, it makes a huge difference. I will show you with the bubble calculator how much of a difference that thing makes. Because you think that doesn't make a huge difference, but it makes a really big difference. So, let's imagine that, let's reset everything. Let's imagine you have, maybe I'm just a tight range. And you are against, maybe against the middle position. So I think I will, okay, I have 8-6, so we get here, but I'm folding it. So, okay, so now, my equity is 52%. You see, it's 52%. Now let's add one more people here. And maybe this guy also has, also is playing really tight, because he also called me, so he's playing really tight too. And he also is calling with a really tight range. And you see my equity from 50% went down to 34. And now that's out of 4 people. That's out of 4 people, and maybe 4 people, well, maybe it plays a little bit more loose. But not so much, just a little bit more loose. And you see, now, I have 30% equity. No, sorry, I think I did a mistake here. This is the guy playing loose, and this is the guy playing. Okay, sorry. Okay, that's it. So, and now I dropped it even lower to 27%. So if I remove one player, I go from 27%. I need to remove one player, so I got from 27% back to 13.5 to 13.7. And, so, and that's basically, 10% more chance. But it's not just 10% more chance, we went from 27 to 37, which is actually a 33% increase. It's a 33% increase going from 27 to 37. So, I have 1/3 more the chance to win with just one person folding. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely, one person makes a huge difference. Absolutely. It makes a huge, huge difference. So, you think that's just one person folding, but it actually improves your equity by a lot. By a lot, and you're kicking him out just by betting, so it's absolutely powerful too. Even in this room, we managed to kick one out in this room, which is, the worst room ever, but, we still managed to, so. You think that doesn't make the difference because you never did the math, but if you do the math, it absolutely makes the difference. So this guy with 10 queens suited, oh, he got the queen there. Wow. He got the queen against pocket jacks. Okay, so I think we can't open this later, so. Oh, this guy really did stack it. Yes, 199 big blind. 199 big blind. Well, of course we check, cause why not? And we flop an under pair. So we check. Everyone limping? Yeah, you don't have to play that if that's tempting you. I don't think we should really see this. We have an under pair, but even under pair into 3 more people. I think we can fold, yeah. Cause we only have 5 outs, a queen, 3 queens, and 2 threes. Against 3 people, it's really low chances that we improve our hands. Only 5 cards could actually help improve our hands, yes. So I think we fold, yeah. Without problems, with an under pair. Cause our hands can't really get much better. So ace-3 suited instead, well, that's quite an hand I may want to play. I may also even want to bluff probably. Okay, this guy is raising. Okay, so this what's his calling? I think we call this. Or do we raise this? Yeah, maybe we don't want many people in, right? Maybe we don't. I think we call this. Yeah, you mean from the small blind? I think yes. So okay, we completely missed the flop here. Absolutely missed the flop. 0 clubs, 0 aces, And we are still into a fight-back boat, so absolutely that's not our boat anymore. That's not our boat anymore. We have to fold here. Cause there's still 3 more people excluding us, and we fold absolutely. 0 clubs. That's absolutely fold. Oh, you mean that true? Getting that true? But not. Oh well. We go try to get Dutch straight through. But not. Point is, WLL is really short stacked, you know. So even if we the straight through, how much chips are we going to get in that is super short stacked? Probably 0. Cause he's super short stacked. So the other guy cheated. He has 200 big blind, but we don't know if he's in the bot or not. So in fact, he folded after we fold. So it's as I told you, when there's a lot of short stack, you probably don't want to play with draws, cause draws really requires 12 people in front of you that are playing at least with 100 stacks or more, so you can then build a big pot if you hit the draw, and maybe even eventually go all in and get called. So you don't really get the most out of the strong end. So, but if the other guy has 20 big blind, and you try to make a flush draw, it's already really no equity. So, you really don't have the implied odds to make it profitable. So by the way, we have lost a little bit, almost half of our profit with that end. But I think it's still fine. I think we're still making a profit here. So that's not so bad. Was bad. That we ended up in a 5-way pot, and the flop was complete garbage, because that also was a problem. The fact that the flop was complete garbage for us, but I guess that's fine. That's fine. We will eventually get some hands that we can play. Maybe. Eventually. Maybe. Ace King of Suit. Garbage. Get away from me. Ace King of Suit. Get away. Yeah, where are my pocket queens? Where are my pocket aces? I haven't seen any pocket aces today. Yeah, we played 150 hands. No pocket aces yet. You would like to play with me at some point? Absolutely. We probably need to make a private room, or maybe you should try to join in a room when there's free spot, but I'm pretty sure we can arrange this. As I told you, I think I don't plan to play for longer tonight, because I'm a little bit tired. Maybe, I think maximum 30 more minutes, so maybe we should do it another day earlier when I'm a little bit more with more energy. Cause I'm almost in sleeping mode at the moment. Really, not chilling out, but yeah, surely on the lowest, on this slowing down hand. Oh, this guy made a full house against the flash ball. Interesting. Yeah, exactly. But it's doable. As if he comes in the stream, you can probably also play. So okay, everyone is sleeping here. So the question is, when this guy is raising 2 PP, do we want want to raise more days for Sweden. No, I think we go all days for Sweden, even if we're going to go into a four-way, but it's not so strong. I mean, we go three races a bluff, but I mean, okay, that's absolutely very good odds for us. But I was expect this other guy with aces. Maybe someone else has aces, or maybe checks. He bets for half pot, and is out of position. But of course we are going to go, because we have two pairs. We flopped a pair, but I mean the others two folded. So it's just me and him. How much are you going to bet here? He probably is betting 2/3 of the pot. So I think he probably maybe has jacks or maybe has ace. With an oh, well, we got the full house here, so very good. I mean, we hit the jackpot here. We absolutely hit the jackpot. So the question is, does he has an ace here? The guy here. Does he has an ace? He's absolutely shocked. I mean, of course we are going to bet, and we want him in, no, you know what I mean? We want this money. So I think we're going to bet half pot, hoping that he raises. Cause we want this money. So we don't want to bet too high, so we scared him off. And hopefully he will raise. Try to bluff us. But he's folding. Okay, well, see. Easy peasy. Easy peasy here. Absolutely easy peasy. We are ready. We did 3 hands. I mean, we folded, how much? 25 hands? 30 hands? Okay, we folded 30 hands more or less, and we played 3 hands, and we won 2 out of 3 hands. So, maybe, you know, it's luck. Maybe it's just luck, but I mean, I'm absolutely pretty sure that, I mean, you can survive in this.ナイスコール&リマだね。まあそうですね。ちょっとね。ちょっと、運が良かったね。運が良かったけど。まあ、彼最後にビビってたね。多分何も持ってなかったね。何も持ってなかったかもしれないね。あの人。まあ知らんけど。多分エースが来なくても、多分最後までコールしてたと思う。最後まで。うん、確実にそう。オールインされてもな、コールしてた。ちょっと残念なのは、アンポットだけもベットしたら聞いてこなかった。ちょっと残念だね。I feel like I'm taking people lunch money. Yeah, probably something like that. I mean, we are going to raise this and limp him out. Yes, I'm probably taking people lunch money here. Yes, absolutely. But I mean, okay, he raises. So interesting. E3 bets. We have position. But there's also one more person after us. Is checked and suited in our 3-bet calling range, and of suited the answer is not. Checked and of suited is not in our 3-bet calling range. So, I mean, yeah, of course we flopped a jack. We flopped almost a cat shot. Not a cat shot, but yeah, a backdoor. Oh no, that shot straight through, but I mean, that was a coincidence, so, cause check 10 of 6 is not in our straight code, so we're probably salty. So, I mean, we were into the button, so let's check this one moment. So, I think we can fold, yeah, so let's double check this. Now we're back to garbage. Yeah, man, we're back, of course. I mean, it's one hand out of 10 on average. You think that's okay? That's okay. So, we were in the bottom and we raised it. And the big blind three-betted us. So as you see, Jack 10 of suit is a fold here. Is a fold. So you can't really go with Jack 10 of suit after a 3-bet. Absolutely. You can't. You really can't. So, it seems that it's really close to your check range, but it's still a fold. It's a fold. So. Let's go back to stream. Think for offsuit, yeah, back to garbage offsuit. We are very back into garbage and so let me grab some more tea. So, from what I'm noticing here, that even if people are crazy, and they are betting like crazy, it doesn't seem really much different. There's more people limping in, but if you're really chill out, super chill out, and you play just the hands you want to play, and the hands you're supposed to play, I still think you can quite make it out. We at the moment we are winning. We're winning 11 big blind, which is a fifth of the money we would bring in, so it is not bad. And we've just been here for what, 30 minutes? Doesn't seem so much. Okay, check, queen, under the gun. Okay, let's invest 3 big blind and get called by everyone here. Okay. No, not actually. People is folding, so it's just a 3-way pot. And we flop pair here on the directly on the, and let's see what is this guy. This guy is thinking. So maybe he has a jack still, right? He has jack still. So we're out of position, but we overraise. So I think I checked to see what the other guy is doing here first. And did that. So the question is he really, what is he betting with? I think with garbage. I'm pretty sure I think he's betting with garbage, so I think we're going to raise here. Cause I'm pretty sure he's betting with garbage here. He's calling and he's folding, very good. So it's just 2 of us here. It's just 2 of us, so... I think, I'm pretty sure, we can get the shit out of this guy here by scaring him off a little bit. With Koi Holer here, he's calling, very good. What does he have? Nothing. Very good, very good. Yeah, I know he had nothing. I was absolutely sure he had nothing, because, I had jacks. And I was blocking jacks. And there was nothing else of jacks. So, and if he had pocket queen, pocket king, or pocket ace, he would have 3-betted. So he was absolutely bluffing there. How the hell did you do that? It's just knowing the range. Let's go back to that end, okay? Let's go back. Let me do this, and let me defend my blind, and then I tell you how I did this. It's absolutely very... Oh, wow, look at this. We just need a 9. But a 9 is also opening the way to the kings. Yeah, so that's really a gritty hand, because if he has kings and then a 9's drop, we got the straight, but he also gets the straight if just FT, right? So, but he's betting, so maybe he has jacks and queens. And maybe I can make the gut shot here. I think I'm folding here, because even if we get the straight, we just need to add kings, so let's go back to that hand. let's go back to that hand, this one, okay? So, just think of what was happening, okay? So, I was in the middle. I think this guy here with the smile. Yeah, we lost, let me fold. I want to talk about his hand. So this guy with the smile, which lost 7,000, he was before me. I was in the middle, and then there was this guy here. That was the last to act, okay? So this guy has position. I was in the middle, and this one is the one with worst position, okay? So, we check, let me answer to this. バタさん、そうですね。ポカチェイス以外にそうですね。あるある。そしてこのゲームはめっちゃライツって可愛いんだけど、めっちゃくちゃ可愛いんだけど、今ちょっとね、英語の方と、ハンドの攻略してるんで、ちょっと待っててくださいね。これはいいね。これはレースかな。スリーペットだね、これ。Yeah, let me repeat this hand and then we go back to that hand. Cause if you think about that, it makes perfect sense. It makes everyone is calling seriously. We went with a fine-way board with this hand. Well, we have a gadget straight through, but it's a fine-way board. Why is everyone calling here? Why is everyone calling here? I think I really want a queen here. Or maybe an ace. And we got a 5 into 4-way pot. If someone is betting, depending on the size of the bet, I think we can get out instantly. Depending on the size of the bet. This guy, I don't think this guy is absolutely nothing. Point is, do we want to go for the gadget plus right here? Into a 4-way pot? And the answer is not, not really. Not really. Yeah, it's okay. You fold. It's fine. You fold. Period. It's absolutely fine. And you fold and you move on to the next hand. What's the problem there? I don't see a problem. You fold. Simple as that. And you limit your losses. So, back on that hand. So, back to this hand here. Right? So, the flop kings and this check of spades. 5 of hearts. 7 of spades. And there's still no 4, no 8. Okay, so what happens here? What really happens that this guy with the smile, he checks. Okay? And then we have a pair. Okay, we have a pair. We flop at a pair. But the point is, we don't have position. So we don't know what this guy is going to do here. Jamming. We don't know anything about jamming because we don't have position. That comes back to what you were asking me 2-3 days ago. About how do you play out of position, and well, of course, you even if you have jacks here, you check because you want to know what this guy is doing. But this guy here, this guy makes some mistakes. He bets into checks. So think about it. Okay, so this guy called my bet. Okay, so what are the chances that he called it with a 7? What can he possibly have to bet here? Ace 7? Ace 5? King check? Queen check? Maybe? Ace check? Pocket 5? Pocket 7? Well, of course, there's pocket 5, there's pocket 7. I don't think he has pocket ace or pocket kings, because if he had pocket ace or pocket kings, he would have bet. He would have 3-bet. But the point is, he bets. And the moment he bets, I know he doesn't have jacks, because I have jacks. And I'm blocking jacks, damn jacks, queen, because I have a queen, and I have a jack, so it does. The chances that he has a jacks are really, really low. Really low, because I have jacks. So, now the question is, what is he betting to? So, we exclude he has ace jacks, because I have a jacks. So, he's not playing with... Oh, okay, so what's happened? We made a full house here. Well, I think we're still going with a third of the pot here. Probably. And so, the Mo is going all in, this guy is going all in, well of course you're calling it. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, we win this hand too. Very good. We won this hand as well. But anyway, so we were discussing about this. So the moment that he bets, I know he's bluffing. I mean, 100% sure he's bluffing. Because, I mean, I told you, what can possibly have ace-5? He's betting an underpair. Because if he had kings, king, if he had queen, ace, he wouldn't have 3-bet. So he doesn't have this kind of hands. He doesn't have a check, because I have a check. So what leaves it? It leaves pocket 5, pocket 7, or ace 5. Or ace 7. Those are two ones that people, especially in this range, in this game at low stakes, I mean, they play this garbage and offsuit, like this guy here. So I mean, I know he has an underpair. In the best case scenario, I know he has an underpair. And then, when I 3-bet, I mean, he tries to bluff me out. Or he tries to tell me, I mean, I don't believe him that you have something. Cause hey, look at me, I have an ace. What are you going to do with an ace? And I already have a 5, but 5 is an underpair. And ace, if you have one ace, it means that the only 3 other days count. I mean, he actually can only win with 5 cards. He can get 2 more 5s, cause 2 5s are already on the board, 1 5 is on the board and the other 5 is in his hand. So that leaves 2 5s. And then there are 3 aces left. He has 5 cards to beat me. Only 5 cards. So I mean, just thinking about his range, you know what I mean, just thinking about his range, and why is he betting there? Yes, I'm under pair for sure. Well, he could have had pocket 5 or pocket 7, but I mean, in that case, well, good for him, but I mean, I'm absolutely confident I'm going to bet there 100% of the time. And now we have also good hands here, which, and then I baited him, and I raised him, he goes all in, and when he goes all in, of course I'm going to call him. I'm 100% going to call him, because I know his range, and all you do this by thinking at his range, even if I'm out of position, but just by checking, and then his action, I mean, I already put him in his range. I imagine what kind of hands he has, and I mean, it's very easy. From there, it's very, very easy. Oh, people is raising here. Should we call? I mean, I think we should go all in. I mean, I think we call the raise for now. Let's see what this guy said. Maybe he's betting diamonds? I think this guy is betting diamonds, and this other guy is calling too. What do they have? Maybe 2 pairs? King check. Oh, diamonds? Why is this guy 3 raising them? He's 3. I wasn't paying attention to the wall. He's going all in, so he probably has diamonds or king jack, king 8. 2 pairs. I think I'm going to call this because I don't care. I mean, I think I'm going to call it. I'm just way too much curious to see what this guy says. Yes, 2 pairs, exactly. I was expecting that. Yes, 2 pairs, but it's fine. I mean, I'm fine raising this. I don't really care. I mean, he's probably has 2 pairs, so it's perfectly fine. So, but then we would have had 200 big blinds there, but it's fine. I really don't care. I want to check this guy. So anyway, I want to know why he's betting so high. Because he's basically he had 2 pairs, but I mean, it was probable. But I mean, I also wasn't paying attention because I was talking about the other end. So I mean, the only way to know was just accepting the call because I was just basically really interested in chatting. So I didn't follow the action from the beginning. Otherwise, maybe I would have made a better decision, but doesn't really matter. But anyway. So anyway, we're still making a profit, and if I just folded, we would have made 100 big blinds. So I mean, Dark Angel, I mean, I don't really see a problem here. I mean, better I see what you're trying to say, but I mean, if you just stick to the rules, and you try to think to the range of your opponent, and base it also on the cards you have and how the action is going on the board, I mean, you have a lot of information, especially from these kinds of players, that are really beginners like you, so it should be really easy to spot instantly what kind of play they're doing and so on. So. And part of my problem is whenever Anne comes up that is on one of the one I think I have to play it regardless. So okay, you basically can't fold. That's what you're saying. Well, I should be folded to that all-in of that guy, but if I follow it, the action from the beginning. But I was chatting and I was browsing between screen and this guy is all-in and I just go there and check. Who cares? But yeah, well, you have to learn to fold sometimes. Cause folding is part of the things. I think it's way better if you call when you're in one-by-one situation rather than in a multi-way bot. Cause multi-way bot, unless you're really strong hands, you should really learn to fold fast. Cause imagine there are 4 people, the chances that one of them has a strong hands are very high. But one by one, you really have to, I think it's fine calling more and not folding. Cause the opponent may be bluffing, the opponent may have a worse hand, you have to do some maths and whatever, but I guess it's perfectly fine. So anyway, it's almost time, cause it's 1 hour. It's not 1 hour. It's 1:40 in late night, 1:40. So and we've been streaming for 3 hours. So I think that's a good moment to call it a day. If we didn't get the call, we wouldn't make 200 big blind, 100 big blind profit. We still made 35 big blind profit. So, I really think it's just, you need to finish the course. You need to study it all till the end. You need to practice a little bit more. And I have absolutely no doubt that you will get out of this, of the nightmare you're in at the moment. So, absolutely no doubt about it. So, absolutely. I think we got the free chips today. Yeah, right, we got the free chips already. And if you can complete the quest, you've done all the quests. So, okay, I guess that's it. So, yeah, like a friend like this on the chat, I can focus on the chat. Yeah, but that's good. That's good. Cause you have to learn the chart and start from there. So, and then if the chart doesn't work properly, the charts, even if you follow the chart doesn't mean that following the charts makes you winning all your hands, こんばんは。一番下のエリアで売ってるのはいかがですか？そうですね。なんか演じするんですけれども、今英語と話してる方なんですけれども、昔ディスコードで知り合った方なんですけれども、なんか彼が全然効果見習ってて、勉強してて、で、全然なんかもう下のエリアから出られないって言ってたの。ね、全然そこで稼げなくて次のエリアに行けないのって言ってたから、ちょっと1時間ぐらい一番下のエリアで遊んでて、で、どうなるかっていうところなんですけれども。結局儲かったんですね。儲かってて、ブチに儲かったんですけれども、そうですね。でもなんかね、もうそうですね、リクエストがあってて、ちょっと、どうすればいいんですかってなんかちょっと攻略しながらちょっと話してた。その前に普通の真ん中のエリア、ここの、 1M から 10M の紫のエリアでやってたんですけれども、1時間ぐらいちょっと一番下のエリアでその方と攻略しながら話してた。でもなんかもうタイミング的にちょうど落ちるところだったんで、ちょうど挨拶の時間でしたね。だからちょっとタイミング悪かったけど、まだ今度次回遊びに来てくださいね。一番上のルートっていないね。いないね。ここいないよね。だいたい誰もいないよね、ここ。みんなね、ここも誰もいないし、ここも誰もいないよね、マジで。だから、もうだいたいみんなここ紫遊んでるね。まあそこまでのバンクロールできてる人。バンクロールできてる人はだいたい紫で遊んでて、で、なんかまあここからも初心者向きで、で、こっから出てだいたい青いエリアでみんなちょっと稼いであら、紫のエリアに行くんですけど、ここにはマジで誰もいないね。誰もいないね。でも自分もそこでバンクロール持ってないと思うね。なんだっけ、ゴーバインとかしか持ってないから。多分ね、ちょっときついね、まだ自分にもきついな。ちょっとね。そう、OK。じゃあちょっと最後の挨拶するね。まず英語でその後日本語でね。Dark Angel, sorry for the digression in Japanese, but I was telling you, I think it's time. We will have plenty of time to talk, so even if we didn't manage to finish to do everything today, and maybe next time, I can do 1 more hour in the small room. And maybe next time you've studied more, so and more things, so I just suggest you keep studying and keep doing the course, and it will take some time, but I'm pretty sure you are already getting better, and the fact that we can discuss and chat these things together, it's already a thing that, for instance, I didn't have when I was doing the course. So I think just puts you already with an extra layer of an extra tool. So I think you won't have any problem. You just need to stay strong and do your own works. Yeah, you will be fine. I'm absolutely sure you will be fine. Okay, so I'm going to end this stream and going to bed. So time to slap the ending. And thank you very much and see you next time. じゃあもう今晩ここまでにしておきますね。もうちょっとみんなと会話したかったし、ずっとダルケンジュさんとの相談になってたんですけれども、とりあえずここまでにしますね。あと、スギジャスと日記をちょっと一緒に遊んでくれて、ありがとうございました。で、あとまた他の日本人の方も、ちょっとずっと英語で、ペラってしちゃったんですけども、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。おつみでした。バイバーイ。